colour scheme of our dress. So we're going to be using a few products and I'll talk you through the products as I use them. Rebecca already has on her face this primer, which is by Arbonne. It's a fantastic primer for all skin types, really love it. We also put on our Bourjois Healthy Mix foundation. That comes in a range of shades, it's really good and it's only about £10 a bottle. A lot of the time it's on promotion in Boots. Again, really great product. And we set her foundation using MAC Prep and Prime translucent powder, which again is really nice. So the first thing we're going to do is just set a base on our eyes, because the focus of this tutorial is going to be night out eye makeup. So the first thing I'm going to put on her is MAC Paint Pot. To apply this I'm using a MAC number 217, which is a really good brush for sort of liquids and creams. I often will use the back of my hand just to warm the product up a little bit and make sure there's not too much on the brush, because then you end up with excess product on the skin. Close your eyes for me please. All I'm doing is just sort of lightly applying this onto the skin. So just right up to the socket line and right down to the lash line. The first eyeshadow that I'm going to put on is Estee Lauder. This is a limited edition Cyber Metallic range, and this is Cyber Gold. This is one of the best golds I've ever found. I don't know if you can see how well you can see it with the light in here, but it's a very foily gold, very bright, and I think it'll be really nice on. So to apply this I'm using an Arbonne brush. This comes in the Arbonne brush set, which is a fantastic brush set, which I think has about 10 or 11 brushes in it. Just getting the product on both sides of the brush. Close your eyes for me please. I'm following the line of the Paint Pot product here, and all I'm doing is taking it from the lash line up to the socket line. What I'm doing now is using the MAC number 210, which is a thinner brush, and we're going to use MAC Taupe eyeshadow just to go in the socket line. You're really not going to see this colour too much, but it's more just to add a slight bit of contouring. Close for me please. All I'm doing is going along the lash line and up into the socket. I'm going to keep on this shimmery. This is the Urban Decay Naked Palette 1, and I'm going to use the shade Hustle. We're just going to start the outer corner. Just being really gentle with how you apply it. I'm now going to use just a tiny little bit of black eyeshadow. This is a really good one. This is MAC and it's Carbon. Not a lot of blacks have no shimmer in it. This is completely matte, which is why it's such a good choice for a black. And all I'm doing with this is just going slightly, not as far as the grey. Just focusing on the outer corner. I'm now just going to go straight in with an eyeliner. Some people prefer liquid eyeliners. Personally, I prefer gel because I think it's a little bit easier to work with. It's easier to blend, and it's not as harsh looking or as sort of wet looking a line. So I'm going to use Bobbi Brown, and this is black ink. Using specific, and what you want to do is almost lift your eyebrow, because you want to get in so close to the lash line here, because what this is going to do is lengthen the look of your eyelashes as well as darken the eye up. So all I'm doing is just sort of feathering it almost to just right into the lash line. Going from one corner, not quite into the inner corner, but just far enough that you get a consistent line. And if we just take a closer look at that, you can see that it's just right along the lash line on both sides. Again, just going back into balance. I'm not putting any more product on the brush here. All I'm doing is using a little bit of the excess product to go along the bottom line of the lashes. I'm not going to add any more eyeliner because we're going to go in with mascara now. The mascara I'm going to use is Lancome Hypnose. I think this is a brilliant mascara. It's the one reportedly, because I don't definitely know, that Kate Middleton wore on her wedding day. I've had a look at the makeup and we've decided to add some lashes. So we're going to add number 107 Ardell. Because these can be a bit fiddly, I'm using an Ardell lash applicator, which I find very handy and would highly recommend. What you want to do is just close your eyes, one please. Just check that they're not going to be too long, that they're going to fit on your lid. I'm just going to bring this in. You can close your eyes for me please. And you can see just the black and the gold smears nicely there. Open up. And it's just a nice black and gold smoky look. Nice natural cheeks, natural lips. This is a perfect going out look. Obviously you can make it darker if you want. Thank you.
Thanks.